Trevor Bauer has been blackballed by MLB since 2021. We have covered Bauer's history for the past 3 to 4 years on this channel. If you would like to see those videos, go check out our previous videos that we have posted about it. Bauer has been accused of sexual misconduct by 4 women in the past 3 years. 2 who have put their names out there and 2 who haven't. The 2 who have made themselves public are Lindsay Hill and the other is Darcy Adana Esamonu. Trevor Bauer has been very public and forthcoming with information about these cases. Of course, declining that anything that he has been accused of is true. Lindsay Hill was the first one to come out with these claims while lying and setting Bauer up to try and take Bauer's money. The second one was Darcy. Darcy's claims were even more absurd than Lindsay's were. Bauer mentioned that they had one sexual encounter in December of 2020 with nothing that could be remotely close to being rough, according to Bauer. There was one point, though, that Darcy requested a sample of Bauer's sperm so she could have his child whenever she wanted to in the future. During the last 3 years, Darcy has made at least 4 7-figure demands from Bauer. She then goes on to get lawyers and requests $3.6 million from Bauer and claimed that he forced her to have an abortion, which left her emotionally devastated and damaged by it. At some point during this, Bauer and his team were able to get medical records showing she was never even pregnant. After Bauer declined to pay her the $3.6 million, she decided to make up a bogus sexual assault claim and decided to file a civil suit against Bauer. Now, in this version of the story, she claims that there was non-consensual sex, but that was deemed to not be true due to text that she had sent the next morning. In this same civil suit, she changed her story and said that instead of an abortion, she had a miscarriage, but that's impossible when she was never even pregnant. Now, Bauer's team was able to acquire emails between Darcy and 2 previous law firms that Darcy had been working with. Both of those law firms dropped her as a client because she didn't have any evidence to support any of the claims she was making. And there was also a recording that was detrimental to her case. It even went as far as one of the law firms telling her that she should go find some other firm with different standards, meaning that they will not take any clients on that are lying to try to get money from people. Darcy has filed over 10 police reports claiming sexual assault against other men, which includes another athlete as well, and also Bauer. After the police completed their investigation on the case against Bauer, they decided to indict Darcy for fraud. Now, Darcy, she not only against Bauer that she was caught for fraud, but there was also another man that she was caught trying to commit fraud on. She has also made bogus claims against other men and tried to extort them as well. The crazy part is, during Bauer's lawsuit against Darcy, so now Bauer is suing Darcy for these lies that she's making up to try to get money from him. Bauer's team subpoenaed a witness for what they call relevant documents to use in the case. When she found out that this was happening, she immediately made sexual assault claims against this guy too. I mean, that's just wild. That woman just seems insane. So now, both of the first 2 accusers have been caught lying and trying to extort Bauer. The other 2 accusers, who are not known, both have lawyers and have requested $3.6 million to not go public with their stories. I don't know what the thing is with the $3.6 million and everybody requesting $3.6 million. I don't know if this is a legal thing, but everybody's requesting $3.6 million from Bauer. Well, Bauer said no, leading to the lawyers making anonymous claims against Bauer in the media. Now, the 2 accusers that have not gone public, they haven't filed a criminal complaint, they haven't filed a civil lawsuit, and both refused to participate in Lindsay Hill's case against Bauer when Lindsay Hill tried to get them to be part of this case. I mean, at this point, man, we're like, what are we doing? We have information provided that all these women are frauds. Bauer has been very forthcoming about this. You really think if somebody actually did these things that these women are accusing him of doing, especially an athlete, kind of well known, People know about him. His name is out there. You really think that he would be so outspoken about it and denying it as much as Bauer has? I mean, no, man. I mean, I think you can miss me with that one. I'm going by the facts that have been put out, and all the facts are behind Bauer. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying Bauer didn't have rough encounters with these women in the bed, but consensual rough sex is not illegal. All right. Whatever somebody does in their sexual life, that is their business, as long as obviously it is consensual, of course. Nothing illegal. Now, these things have been proven to either be consensual or lies. And how do we know that has been proven? He has won all these cases. He has come out and spoken about these cases freely. Like I mentioned before, I don't think if anybody was guilty of any of this, they would be out as much as Bauer has been. Let Bauer pitch an MLB again. Stop the nonsense and let the men pitch. Let him do his job and make his money, and stop restricting him for these false claims that these women have been bringing up against him. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you think Bauer should be pitching again in MLB. Thank you. See you on the next one.